Left
Sam,
in. Oh,
I've got news. We've done a reading.
It's a Five of
there's gonna be
Swords.
another.
That's the same card as yesterday.
Let's hope it's not the Knight of Wands. This doesn't look good.
It's fine. This happens all the time. There are 78 cards in a deck. The same ones come up a lot.
I get it, but we drew the exact same cards yesterday. What are the odds of pulling all three again?
1 in 474,552. I know. I get asked a lot.
Bet it's a Ten of Swords.
It's happening again. There's going to be another murder. Then Lexi did her thing, and now we have a name. Ellis Munro.
What?
And brightest.
Oh.
As they waited for the elevator to reach the bottom, they went through their schedule for the day, which centered around their latest discovery.
That was a
Sam,
cheat. Again.
do me a favour, go easy on Violet. If we need to get anything out of her, let me deal with it. She'll open up to me. We've got a new target, Ellis Monroe. Rain still says he was praying in his room, alone. You say Bronwyn and Lexi's alibis don't add up. Violet says she doesn't remember last night, but I've got that in hand.
Oh, you don't.
Zach Weston says he was in his studio last night. No one corroborates. Oscar's in the clear. He was playing football last night. He said that Dorota had a wedding dress in her closet. Not many people would know that. That's it.
Deeper it went. They had been doing this for the last 4 much to Dimitri's
Hello, creepy.
Monroe. Everyone knows her. She's a local radio star here. I always get the shot, Sam. One way or another.
That right there is why
waited
you're
for
creepy.
him to elaborate. All probes so far have malfunctioned at a depth.
You must be Sam.
You look a lot like my high school teacher.
I just got off the phone with Chief DuPont. I can't believe it. First Dorota, now me.
So it's famous people with ginger hair?
Not very well. He's done a few shoots of me and Poe to promote the show. He's fine. He keeps asking me to pose for him, you know, without any clothes on. I always say no. Yes, we were friends. I hadn't known her for long, only a few weeks. We met at the gala. I was hosting and she was playing the cello, you know? I guess we talked for a little while and then she asked me for a drink after the show. After we'd had a few drinks, she invited me back to her house. I thought we were just gonna chat, watch a movie, that sort of thing. Then she kissed me. I was so shocked. She was so attractive. So I kissed her back. This is just between us, right? We fooled around. I don't have many friends, Sam. Everyone thinks because I'm on the radio, I have tons of friends, so nobody ever approaches me. I get lonely. But Dorota was my friend, and I liked making her happy.
You have no friends?
Poe and Dorota, people I say hi to, I have thousands of followers and subscribers, and they keep me feeling warm when I'm down, but they're not friends. I do get the odd stalker, but that isn't something anyone wants.
I've been there, buddy.
Oscar. Yeah. She was a bit confused. When we started seeing each other, she didn't like him touching her anymore. I didn't mind. But she did. So I told her if he wanted to get sexual, then maybe she should try something else. I said some guys like to watch. So tell him it would be sexy if he could look, but he couldn't touch. As far as I know, it worked.
Oh. That's why I knew about the wardrobe.
The killer was in her wardrobe? What? Well, then it had to be Oscar. He's the only one it could be. That doesn't make any sense. Then she was seeing someone else? No. Someone she knew. Knew she'd be alone? A stalker?
Oh.
It was her mom's. She was saving it in case she ever got married.
That makes sense. A lot of people would put sentimentality on stuff like that.
We're co-hosts on the radio. Oh, sorry. You know that already. We've been partners for 2 years now. He's a good friend. He's on air at the moment, but he'll be finished at 8:30.
Okay.
On air? We both were.
Oh,
We
yeah.
broadcast live hourly news reports. It's how we keep our funding. No. Sorry. I did have a strange dream last night, though. My life was playing on a TV screen, and every time I did something, another version of me started playing over the first. In the end, there were so many versions it became a fog. It filled my lungs. I couldn't breathe. And then I woke up. What do you think that means, Sam? I don't know what. I mean, I'm anxious now. Maybe it was predicting Dorota's death. Or mine. Just don't hurt me. Or let me get hurt.
I can promise the first, but currently I don't even know.
Sam, you forgot your phone.
Thank you.
Exhausted. He hadn't told anyone about the whispers in the dark for fear of being mocked,
Did I have a phone?
or worse, being declared mentally unfit. The audio tape from his recorder on the way back to his quarters, and was
Okay. The creepy child is back.
Excellent
Oh, wait.
work. Gold star for
Wait,
you.
You're not a ghost?
Oh, hello. This is my goddaughter, Sophia.
Okay.
She's only 9 and she's a maths genius.
Hello.
Hello.
I have to pop to my room to get something. Be nice to her while I'm gone.
I will.
Otherwise, I might have to smother you in your sleep.
The worrying thing is, you probably would.
What's your name? I'm Sophia. Pleased to meet you. You want to know a secret?
Uh-huh.
Violet was taken by aliens in their ship. Shh. She doesn't want anyone to know.
Sorry about
Okay.
that. Sophia, your mother will be here for you soon, so run along and wait. Now, Sam, how can I help you? Of course. Poe and Monroe. She's on the radio. Yes, I believe I did. She was here once for something. Don't remember now. She has a wicked imagination for her age. I was seeing and hearing things that weren't there. That's why I'm taking pills. I needed to confide in someone, so I told Chief Dupont. Just Chief Dupont. And now you, apparently. Why are you talking about this again? You understand, every time you mention abduction, it opens up a vault of crushing memories that I'd rather stay locked up.
I know. But until we have an actual alibi for what you did yesterday, I need to pry. I'm sorry about this, friend.
No. Not even the moon. I don't really want to. About a month ago, the guest house was empty and I was alone in my bedroom.
Uh-huh.
All I could hear was dripping. Cold tap. Drip. 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 And then it began.
What began?
I could smell iron, a strong metallic smell.
Uh-huh.
Then I could taste it on my tongue. And then weightlessness. Like time and space had stopped. That was the first time they took me. It's happened 5 times. Even on clozapine. Get that strange aura, then I'm gone. I had tests for epilepsy, amongst other things.
Have you tried for anemia?
But all the scans were normal.
I used to be, well, I guess I still am anemic, but special. My body doesn't produce one of the chemicals that you need to work. So I sometimes get that like weightlessness, like drop kind of thing.
No. I have certain flashbacks. It's difficult to explain. I'm stuck in the wall of an enormous room made from these wooden vines, except the vines slowly move and drip with pain. My head is pushed out like I'm a trophy. If I look to my side, there are others, heads, all prisoners, being experimented on.
And this is,
Run over. I need to cross-reference with the data list findings, but the first glance is...
No. I can do a reading if you want.
yes.
Oh. Chariot.
Is he dangerous?
Is Zach a suspect?
Yes.
I'm sensing there's a lot of tension, pent-up frustration, like he's trying to keep everything together, and if he can just do that... I'm sorry, that's not much help to you, is it?
It's a lot more help.
A little
No,
bit. What did you want to know? A rite can take many forms, but from what we know about these travelers, it seems to be performing some kind of coming-of-age ceremony. Yes, A rite of passage. Running havoc in our dimension is rewarded in theirs.
Oh,
Not fair, is it?
not particularly, no.
3 attempts? Yes, that's likely. But 3 victims? That's up to you, Sam. No pressure. Was it a gold coin?
Yes.
I should have known. That's the same as Birmingham. Although they beheaded the victims, they all had gold coins in their mouths. It's their way of marking their territory to prove it's their work.
But this one was strangled in gold in real life. So, a copycat killer? Or an offshoot of our group, perhaps?
I've heard on the radio, but other than that, I don't know anything about her. I want to help though. That's the million-dollar question, isn't it? Although we can be sure of one thing. Yeah, she sounded blonde on the radio, but Mercury called her as a redhead.
So I was right. But I think it could also be fame. A famous cellist, a famous radio host. There could be 2 things, like, if it's just the red hair, Violet is the third, definitely. But if it's fame, perhaps not.
Yes, of course, anything. Why Violet? Do you think she's in danger? You don't think she's involved, do you? Leave it with me, I'll see what I can find out. And don't worry, I'll be super discreet.
Thank you.
You're right.
A winged lion?
Lion dog, actually.
Oh, right. Of course.
In Birmingham, it was a man called Yuri Harris. He worked as a butcher. He beheaded all 3 girls within hours of each other. And we couldn't stop it. He pleaded not guilty for reason of temporary insanity.
I think I'm seeing a pattern here. The butcher beheaded. Because blades. So that would mean the person who strangles them works with their hands rather than tools. If I'm right, could be wrong.
The Butcher of Birmingham received 3 life sentences and won't be seeing the light of day anytime soon. We know it wasn't him, though. We know it was a traveller. I know the name. She's off the radio. Hard to get away from it in this town.
Mm-hmm.
Not a fan of the radio?
Well, it's a silver rattle.
So what's the news about Ellis? I feel so useless sitting here. I want to help. Yes, please use me. Tell me what to do.
Oh. Ouija board could be useful. We could get info from Zach, but from the personality I've seen so far, I don't really want to put you at risk, buddy. But the Ouija board, I don't think we'll get much out of it. Please don't
Who's that?
die.
Is he a suspect? I guess he must be. Okay, I'm on the case. Just give me a minute to get ready and I'll be off.
Keep a weapon.
A winged lion?
Lion dog, actually.
Oh, right. Of course.
It's 9 o'clock and you're listening to Radio August. Investigations into the murder of 21-year-old Dorota Shaw are continuing this evening. Miss Shaw was found dead in her home at approximately 10 p.m. last night in what police are describing as a puzzling case. Residents are urged to be cautious until the perpetrator is caught. I cannot stress this enough, August. Stay safe out there. You mean the world to me. In other news, Monroe has been detained on urgent business, so you're stuck with me until she returns. Never fear, Monroe fans. We still have lots of pre-recordings, so you can relax with her angelic tones. That's 9 o'clock with Poe and Monroe.
Did I just dim them? Oh no. I'm worried for Bronwyn and Lexi now. Because I sent them both to watch the two people that I believe are the killer. Oh boy. I'm gonna leave this one here. Hope you had fun, and I hope I didn't screw you up.